Welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general reading. Okay, so it looks like you've got the card of the ring, which is about signing new contracts or taking on some new contract. You're a bit worried about this, taking on this new job or starting this new job or even signing this new contract. There's a little bit of an element of depression or feeling a bit confused or a bit lost about whether or not you should actually accept it. It's making you feel a little bit emotional as well with that Queen of Hearts over there. So it is a job that might require you do some teaching as well. It's a role, there might be some teaching involved in that particular role. Now you've got that Two of Clubs over there, which is like the Two of Rods, trying to make a decision about whether or not to accept this job. This job might require that you need to do some extra travel or extra commuting to get to this particular post. So, maybe this is why you're having a bit of difficulties making that decision. So it's a new project, it's something new that's being offered to you. There's some kind of choice that comes in over there, maybe to leave your old job and go to something new, or even to take on this extra project, because you've got that Two of Clubs there, but you've also got the train over there, which is talking about commuting or travel, local travel. Now it seems like this is you need to end this old job that you're doing, and there might be a lot of conflict that is going on over there, a lot of problems that you are facing. You've got the Five of Spades over there. This is talking, it's like the Five of Swords. It's about a lot of fighting, a lot of nasty behavior over there. Something's going on over there where people are at you, or you might be being victimized in that particular role. And you've got this coffin card over here, which is about ending that particular situation. So whatever is going on over there is not conducive to your happiness. And maybe this is what's going to happen. You're going to leave this old job here with this with this coffin card, ending that situation, starting a brand new job, and it's going to require that you do some commuting or extra local travel. Now, in the past, you were very, very focused on your work. You've been working with a lot of people. It seemed like everything was fine. That particular job that you did was a well-established company. It looked like everybody got along. There was very much a family atmosphere that went on with that a tree card over there. It's something generational that happened in that particular company. It's quite a big business. You might have been dealing with somebody who is very much a bully, because you've got that bear over there. Now, this company might be a very, very big company, and you might have been having problems with the person that was on the top, because you've got that King of Clubs over there, which is really the King of Wands. And this person can be, very cold, very... There might be somebody that is very, very ambitious, but somebody who doesn't really care for the lower ranks of people, or is somebody who is not, who tells you that it's my way or the highway kind of attitude. So this particular person is pretty overbearing, but they're also, they're very, very high up in whatever this ladder is, whatever this company is. They're very, very far up, and they have a lot of authority, this particular person, and they might have been bullying you a little bit there, and this is probably where all this conflict has come out. And so it looks like you're deciding to actually leave that behind and walk away, but you are still in two minds about it. Now you want to make a clean break with this Ace of Spades, which is like the Ace of Swords. You want to cut it out, you want to move on, but you're in a dilemma over there. You're trying to make that decision, you're really not quite sure, and you're a bit stuck about what to do. So you're facing some kind of choice about whether or not you should actually accept this new job or this new contract. Now, there's somebody around you, a very good friend or somebody that you can trust, maybe even in your work situation, that you can go and get some advice from. And it's to do with whether or not you should stay put in the situation or you should actually move on. So there's some faithful friend. You've got that dog over there. It's in the workplace. You've got the Four of Diamonds over there. So this is a person that you can actually trust. You can actually speak to them about this job, and you can ask them for some advice as to whether or not you should move on or whether or not you should stay in this particular situation. It looks like you might well move on, because there you've got that contract card there. You've got the ring there about signing new contracts. If you move into this new job, it's going to be more stable. You will be able to accumulate money in it. there is a scope for progress as well with it. But there is somebody that you do need to go and get some advice. This person is quite a loyal friend. You've known them for a while, it seems, but you need to get some advice from them in order for you to make that decision. So those are the energies for those 2 weeks. I'm just going to draw some cards from the Sorceress Tarot for the main read. So you've got the Ten of Swords over here. So you are facing a situation where there's been a lot of backstabbing. It looks like it might be somebody from higher up that is causing these problems for you. Like I said in the previous read, it could be somebody that's coming across as the King of Rods. So this particular card is showing, somebody trying to stab you in the back, or stab you in the chest rather, and you didn't even know it was coming. And this is what is going on with you. So there's a lot of conflict. This is the Ten of Swords. So you're dealing with a lot of problems. Maybe you've now decided that you want to just leave the situation and walk away from it. There's nothing that you can do to actually remedy the situation. They're attacking you, and it might be that you have decided to move on from the situation. So something happening there, something really unjust going on as well with that Ten of Swords. And it doesn't seem like anybody's on your side as well. So maybe this is the reason why you want to end things, because it is the Ten of Swords, and it seems like you want to end things and move on. So you've got that Queen of Rods over there, and you've got the Four of Cups. Now the Queen of Rods over here is being very defensive in this particular situation. So you are standing up for yourself. You are coming across with that energy where you are defending yourself, and you're not letting people take advantage of you. You've got it crossed with that Four of Cups over there. So this is an offer coming in that you may not want to accept. So this woman's got her ears closed over here. It seems like you are pretty opposed to accepting whatever this new offer is. Now you also might be opposed to actually accepting any advice that is coming in or being given to you as well. Maybe you're not listening to whatever everybody is saying. So there's some kind of very useful advice coming in for you, and you do need to listen to that. And if there is this offer that's being presented with this Four of Cups, you might actually, instead of blocking it, because you can see she's using that rod to actually block things, instead of blocking it, you might actually have to consider it very carefully in order for you to move out of this particular situation. So in the past, you've got the Temperance card over here, and you've been trying to sort things out, get a handle over things. You've been trying to take the middle road. This is about getting rid of any kind of negative emotions, getting rid of any kind of upset. You've been trying to get yourself back in balance with this Temperance card over here. And you've been very, very focused on your work. This is the only thing that you've actually been thinking about. You can see this is the Queen of Pentacles. It is your card, and very, very focused on that coin. So, all of this has been going on, and you've been trying to ignore it and just focus on that work, getting that task done. And maybe this is the reason why you have not seen the attack coming. It seems like whatever's come, you were not ready for it, because you've been so focused on getting the job done, on working, that you didn't really see or read the signs of things that were coming. Now on your mind, you've got that Four of Pentacles. So you really don't want to leave this job. It seems like you're very settled in it, you're very stable in it, but there seems to be so much of conflict that is going on, and you seem to be clinging on it, onto this particular job, maybe to the bitter end. You really don't want to leave it. You've got that Four of Pentacles just really holding things very tightly, and she's holding a skull. So it looks like, maybe this is this job or this particular position has run its course, and maybe it's time for you to go and make some brand new beginning somewhere, because this is the Child. this is about starting afresh, but maybe clinging on to the past too much. So this might be a situation that's run its course. There might not be any way to remedy the situation. With the Ten of Swords, it's the worst that can happen to you, but there's usually no way for you to go back to the past or bring it back, the way it used to be. Now you've got the Ace of Swords, so it looks like you are going to make some kind of clean break from it. You're standing up for yourself, you're defending yourself, you are facing a lot of challenges. There might be some legal issues that you are also encountering there, but it looks like you're going to make a clean break and move on. You've got the Six of Swords over there. This is also moving on from all the chaos. So, even praying, you seem to be praying and asking for guidance, but leaving behind all that chaos behind and moving forward with that Six of Swords. Being very focused again on your career. Maybe something new that comes in is going to involve learning or further study or teaching as well. But you are, this particular position has brought you down to your knees. So it's really attacked your self-confidence. It's really made you feel very disempowered, you being in this particular situation. So you are praying for some kind of guidance and some kind of advice to come in, and it looks like you are going to start something new. An offer is coming in for you there with a new project, a new start. This is the Ace of Rods, and this is a fresh beginning, something new, and it might involve some travel as well, this brand new beginning. So you need to be more open to any kind of offers that come in over there. Don't aggressively dismiss it, and listen to any kind of advice that comes in for you there. You can see here there are two of these, kind of sticks in the sand over there. One in the water and one in the sand. So there's that choice. So you need to get out of being emotional when you make this particular decision, and make a decision that will be best for you in the long run. So make long-term plans. So it is, you are considering that offer. So this offer has been presented or will be presented to you. This is the Page of Cups, and it looks like you are going to be considering this particular offer. And it's going to be, something that's going to allow you to progress. There's a cathedral in the back. So it's going to end up being something that's bigger than what you expected it to be. So try not to dismiss any kind of offer that comes in. Going to the future, you've got the Five of Pentacles, the Emperor card, and the Six of Rods. So feeling very stuck in this position, feeling very tied up, feeling that loss, feeling that lack, not knowing what to do, and feeling very, very vulnerable, very exposed in this particular situation, and very unsupported. You can see she's being strung up by her hands, so it's almost as though your hands are tied. You don't really know what to do at this particular moment. So you're almost left dangling there, trying to make a decision, but not quite sure how to make it and how to go about it. Now, there seems to be somebody around you. You've got this Emperor card over here. So this could be somebody that you need to go and get some advice from. It could be another person in authority over there, or this could be some kind of decision that gets made. So this could be, the Emperor represents decisions and judgments being made. So there could be a decision that gets made that takes you out of this position of being stuck in inactivity into moving, because you've got that Six of Rods, and you can see she's flying away. So there might be some kind of official decision that gets made, some kind of judgment that gets made. Something is, some kind of choice is made, some kind of decision gets laid down, so that you're able to move out of this feeling of being stuck and move away from it. So it looks like you will move out of the situation and moving away in victory over here. So she's flying out of it. Now, that new job or whatever new position that you take on might involve a lot of travel as well with that Six of Rods. But it means that whatever this judgment is, whatever decision is made, it's made in your favor, and it allows you to move away from being stuck, and it move away from all that lack, and and a lot of people give you a lot of recognition as well. So she's dropped her hat over here, so you might need to just go for it. Not overthink the situation, but just go for it. And there might be somebody around you that you might need to ask for some advice from. Somebody in authority, maybe somebody who is, usually Emperor is like a paternal, a father figure kind of person, but somebody with a lot of authority, somebody who's very organized, somebody high up the rungs over there. And maybe you need to ask for them for advice, or that a decision will be made, an official decision being made, so that it frees you up, and allows you to move forward or move out of this situation. So, you are getting that power back. And with this Ace of Swords, you do need to speak, and you do need to say, speak your truth, say whatever's going on. Whatever the injustice is, you need to bring that to light as well. And this is the thing that will empower you in this particular situation. So going through a difficult situation, and also maybe needing to make a decision about moving forward and starting afresh, cutting out that, that past, or cutting out the situation and moving on. Okay, so this is the Fairy Tarot, and the first card is the Two of Spring, which says a bright future manifest through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. So it looks like there is somebody coming in for you to give you that advice. With the Two of Spring, it's also making plans for the future to move on. Maybe this new position that you take on, a new job that you take on, is going to involve a lot of travel as well, but this is also a very good partnership that comes in for you, maybe a good friendship, but somebody that you can work with, work pretty well with. Now, the Awakening card is about changing the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in action. So things might be feeling as though they're a bit stuck right now, and you can see that with that Five of Pentacles. It's very, very similar to that Hanged Man over there. So you are a bit stuck right now, but somebody will give you some advice, because you've got this Hangman's head being enlightened. Maybe this person with whom you formed this friendship or this bond with is going to be there to give you that advice, that missing information that you need in order for you to make the decision to move on. At the moment, you've got unfounded fear, focusing on the worst case scenario and allowing worry to grow out of proportions to the problem. So you are not sleeping at night. You are very, very stressed out by what is going on, and you're sitting and waiting. So you're going over and over the scenario in your head. You're thinking about it, because it seems like you really don't want to leave this particular situation. This might have been a really good place to work, and maybe you're thinking about ways in which you can overcome the situation, but you're having to be defensive all the time. It seems like with that Queen of Rods over there. So it's well worth listening to some kind of advice that comes in, not ignoring it, taking advice from that Two of Spring person that comes in to give in that advice, and maybe moving on to something better. So just waiting for that advice, or even looking at things from a different perspective. Maybe whatever this person gives you is not going to be particularly advice, but it's going to allow you to have that, that aha moment with that Ace of Swords, that moment that changes things, or that information that changes things around. Now, if there's some kind of official judgment that is pending, or you're waiting for it, you will be victorious with it, with that Ace of Swords. So if that Emperor is showing that there is some kind of official decision that is going to be made with regards to whatever situation you are in, it looks like it will go in your favor, because the Ace of Swords usually talks about a victory coming, and it's going to allow you to move on, and it's going to allow you to travel in this new job that you're going to be doing, or the new position that you take on. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it has. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.